Hello, this is Chip Codroach, and I have no guest. So, it's probably because I'm reviewing the movie, if you want to call it that, the 1993 Mario Brothers. Yes, isn't it exciting? So, this was directed by Annabelle Jankel and I believe her husband, Rocky Morton. I don't know why they would even want to put themselves on this movie, but three other people wrote it. So, I know the one guy's name is Eddie Solomon. I forgot the other two clowns. They're not important. The point is, this was poorly written. This probably shouldn't have been done. And the thing is, like I said, 1993 had a lot of competition. It had a lot of good movies. How did it compare to those other heavy hitters? Not even close. Not even close. This did not. This didn't even compete with Dookie of the Year. Oh, I'm sorry, Rookie of the Year. The Sandlot came out around this time. This movie wasn't even close to that. Jurassic Park, this wasn't even. This got stomped on by a T-Rex. I mean, this was bottom of the barrel. This movie came out of Dave Thomas's colon, the owner of Wendy's. If you don't know, you can look him up. You'll laugh. So the premise of this movie is the two plumbers, the Mario brothers, Mario, lame, Luigi Mario, lame. They two hardworking plumbers. They've got their van. They're getting ready to fix it. This girl pops by. It's Daisy, who's a paleontologist in this movie. Oh, she also got dropped off by her mother to two nuns, so she's an orphan. We'll get to that when I show the pictures. But anyways, so she runs into the Mario brothers. Luigi asks her out to dinner. Mario's got his girlfriend. Luigi's got this Princess Daisy, which they don't know that she's a princess right now. But they're getting together, and then they spot the construction site that the Capellis are doing. They're digging, and they run into this weird dimension that looks like some rundown city. Detroit or Cleveland, you take your pick. And then, of course, the princess gets captured, and it's up to Luigi and Mario to save her in this weird undercity world of dinosaurs and people kind of joining together. Anyways, it's weird. So let me just get to the pictures. Okay, so here's the picture of the nun, and in that little carriage is Princess Daisy. So the nuns adopt her. Doesn't this happen in a lot of movies? Doesn't it seem to be a 90s movie theme where a kid gets dropped off to a bunch of nuns? Problem child, problem movie. So, alright, so we'll just... So this is pretty much what happens. She becomes a paleontologist because, I guess, loving dinosaurs is in her blood or some junk like that. All right. And the father is, King Bowser. He's a good guy, right? He's a good guy in this movie. King Bowser's good. Yeah. I think they got their stuff mixed up here. I don't think they really went by what the video game was. It kind of makes it more confusing the more I do this review. It actually gets worse. Just stay tuned. Okay, so the nuns got the egg, and out of that egg hatched a human baby. So this is where they're going with this. A reptile egg, and out came a human. I don't think they really know their biology very, very well. I don't know what Annabelle was thinking and Rocky were thinking when they were directing this. They could have changed this at any time. I don't care who wrote it. They could have changed it. They could have given this to me at 9 years old, and I could have wrote a better movie than this. Come on, I could do better than this. At least I knew that human babies didn't come out of eggs. Next picture. Okay, so now we meet the three main stars of this movie. There's Samantha Mathis at the payphone. She plays Princess Daisy. Next to her is John Leguizamo. He plays Luigi. And the tubby bald man by the van is Bob Hoskins. The late, great Bob Hoskins, who's actually a pretty good actor. Why he agreed to do this, I would love to ask him. I really wish I could, but I can't. So Daisy doesn't know it, but she's the paleontologist that's digging up dinosaur bones in Brooklyn, New York. I mean, really think about that for a second, folks. Brooklyn, New York. Is that really a hotbed for dinosaur bones? I mean, really think about that. And she's actually being stalked by Iggy and Spike Koopa. People that look like humans, but they're reptiles. You will find out in just a little bit. It gets more ridiculous. Just stay with me. Next. Oh, hello, folks. And now I'm showing you the picture of King Bowser the villain. Oh, no, that's not King Bowser. King Bowser's good in this movie. This is King Koopa. This is the Dennis Hopper, King Koopa. Does he look like a reptile? No. He looks like a human actor to me. That's Dennis Hopper playing King Koopa. Yeah, a human playing a reptile. Or a reptile, whatever it is. It doesn't make any sense. It just gets worse. When he's in his general suit, he looks like a... He looks like a Soviet Union general. He doesn't look like a evil turtle or evil reptile. It just doesn't make any sense. And this is his world that he's controlling, which I'm about to show you in just a second. Just be patient. Okay, so Iggy and Spike don't really do anything right, but somehow they were able to catch Daisy. They end up capturing her, and now it is up to Mario and Luigi to save her. Sorry, Luigi's last name is Mario. It's Mario, and Luigi Mario, not Luigi. I made a mistake. I'm sorry. So did they by making this movie. So sue me. Okay, you will love this next clip. You will love this. I cannot wait to show you what Toad looks like. Is it? Ladies and gentlemen, Toad. He does not look like a mushroom. In this movie, he's a Goomba. And he doesn't even look like a Goomba. He looks like I don't know, an evil Mr. Clean? I guess we'll go with that. A very fat evil Mr. Clean. I guess we'll go with that. Alright, I'll find you another picture of how they actually make these Goombas. They're actually the criminals in this weird world, dimension, whatever you want to call it. Alright, I'll find you that picture. This is how they make the Goombas. Okay, so you saw what Toad is, and then you saw how they make the Goombas. Yeah, at the time that was actually pretty cool special effects. That is maybe the one good thing that this movie has for it, if you want to call them good special effects. Alright, well, I'm going to show you the next picture of that Mario and Luigi are in this weird demented world with King Koopa right now. So I will show you that right about now. And King Koopa is explaining the whole why it looks like Detroit and Cleveland, because of the he's explaining the meteorite hit. He's trying to pretty much take over the world. Yada yada yada. So this movie's not much longer. So don't worry. Your pain will not be much longer. And I'm sure you're thinking, what the heck is that? Well, no, that is not B. Arthur's colon. That is King Bowser. Yes, he's a fungus. He's a fungus, yes. A fungus. He got turned into a fungus by King Koopa. And I just looked, and he's also a person. I looked it up on IMDb. So it just goes from bad to worse. And I think it goes from worse to complete dumpster fire. Alright, I will show you the next picture. Okay, so we're getting to the end, thank God. And Daisy is staying back, and the Mario Brothers are going out into their world. And Princess Daisy wants to help her fungus father, and she wants to get things settled down in Detroit. So maybe I'll call it
Cleveland.
Yeah. Dietland. Something like that. Between Detroit and Cleveland. You get the point. So she's going to stay, try to get things settled. And I believe this is when Koopa comes back and they destroy him. But let's find out. I'll go to the next picture. Okay, so spoiler alert. Koopa gets destroyed. And that little world gets a little bit better. King Bowser is back. The fungus became a human. So all is right with the underworld. It supposedly gets better. But will we know? Stay tuned for that. I have one more picture to show. So Luigi and Mario are back at their apartment with Yoshi. Yes, they do have Yoshi. He's a dinosaur. That was the one thing they got right. I forgot to show Yoshi. Who cares? So what? It's fine. It was just a mistake. But anyways, Princess Daisy barges in their apartment. And that is breaking and entering, by the way. And she says that we need your help. So as a kid, I'm saying, uh-oh, there's going to be a sequel. Well, the directors did the right thing. They didn't make a second one. That was the one thing they did right. There's no second Mario Brothers at all. This was very bad. And I cannot wait to grade it pretty soon. But yes, the one thing they did, they left you at a cliffhanger when you walked out of the theater. But then they just said, no, 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 no. They got no more funding for Mario. So it was pushed away for about 30 years until they finally made a remake and they did it right. Okay, now I'm going to go to my grade. What to give this? I'm going to give it an I for incomplete. This was very bad. The writing was bad. The directing was bad. The acting, I think they did the best they could. I really don't think the acting was horrible. I think they looked at the script and said, this is the best we can do. So we're just going to give this a shot. Did it work? No. No, it didn't work at all. And my mom took us to the movies, and I'm sure she wanted to leave several times. I noticed we did not get this as a Christmas gift either. It wasn't even mentioned. So this was a very big disappointment. This didn't have anything to do with the game. It was just, now I'm even more confused with what I watched, even really looking into it more, now that I've watched it for like the 10th time. So that's the end of my review. Comment if you want, and keep watching, and subscribe if you would like to. Thank you very much.